diamond.
No, I
No,
get
he had
diamond.
platinum.
Yeah, he's platinum. I'm diamond, which is great for him. Was he platinum last week? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't
Maybe
think
he
he
was.
was,
Maybe
but-
we talked about it because of that.
No, I think I was shocked when I actually got into the match and he was platinum, and I was like, wait, what?
Oh no.
No, everybody started out in gold at the beginning of the season except for Fenrir, and now we've got two diamonds.
Most people started out not in one.
Yeah, and now we've got like 2 diamonds, 3 platinums. Now we've all ranked up, so obviously we've been very aggressively improving over these past 8 weeks, almost 7 weeks.
Which is good. We don't want the finals to be lame. In the top right-hand corner, playing as the positively pink Zerg, we have TheCzarOfAll.
And in the lower left-hand corner, we have the beautiful baby blue Protoss, AMZ.
Oh.
Yeah, these were some fun games. I think you're going to see some stuff that typically doesn't happen in ZVPs.
Oh, God, pardon me.
Just standard starting out. Overlords coming across the map. Pylon down at the main ramp for the main bleh, for the Protoss. Probably going to throw down a gateway there, just a gateway expand. It seems like.
So we're on Jaedong Station.
We're on Overgrowth.
Oh, we are on Oh, fuck.
Drone scout coming out. I think it's always smart to send a drone over on 10, especially in ZVP. Basically, if you spot a gateway expand, you can just throw down 3 bases really fast and get up to Hydralisks. Really strong build. Otherwise, you'll see that they're doing a Forge Fast expand, and you just need to make sure there's no cannon rushes coming.
I assume you're going to go hatch first, as you normally do?
As one typically does, as a Zerg. Yep.
And
Boom.
boom.
Almost exactly, as I say, every single time. Once you hit 200 minerals, send your drone out and it'll get there just in time. Alright, I want to draw attention to what just happened here. This is the moment that changed the entire game.
Oh,
do,
yeah?
do you know what I saw?
What you saw?
Yeah.
The second assimilator go down.
2 gases.
Yep.
Now, what makes that important is that I know he's not getting a fast expansion. Nobody ever goes fast expo off of 2 gases. It just doesn't happen. So I know there's something coming in, and I actually position my Overlord over the natural base where it should go, just to make sure he's not expanding. Instantly, instead of going 3 hatch, I throw down a pool and an extractor.
Switching it up.
Yeah, at this point I think he's going for a 4-gate. Either a 4-gate or the 1 base Dark Templar build. If you don't know what that is, they just build a ton of Zealots. Or they start off with Dark Templar, and then they go up to 4 or 5 gateways, and then just go all-out DTs, and if the DTs are detected, then they morph in a bunch of Archons and go Zealot Archon.
Okay.
It's so hard of a build to defend, because if you don't have roaches, you're dead.
Yeah.
If you have nothing to tank for the roaches, you're dead. It's a really tough build, and then you have to get detection on top of it, so you can't go up to lair. If you go up to lair, you're dead.
Well, he's going for Warp Gate research out of that core, and then we actually have a Stargate getting thrown down behind everything.
Yeah, I actually don't scout this at all, so very nice switch up there. I don't think I've ever seen someone go Stargate off of 1 base like this. From what he told me in between games, what he tried to do was I think a 3 gateway Stargate pressure, and tried to get a base after that.
Zealot's going to try and get focused down, but he's going to make it away.
Yep. He gets away just easily. You got a Stalker that came out, not doing much there. Oracle coming out. And that can do some major damage, especially when there's no anti-air other than the Queens. And 1 Oracle actually does beat 1 Queen.
Spoilers.
How is that a spoiler? It's just a fact that 1 Oracle beats 1 Queen, as long as the Oracle focuses on the Queen.
I was saying spoilers if it happened.
Oh.
But no, you're right. No, you're completely right.
Well, spoiler, it doesn't, so.
Dang it, I spilled my own thing. Well, we got a Roach Warren coming up behind this, plus we're getting that Zerg's speed up behind everything. Spine Crawler going down, because again, you're still sitting there expecting
Two
this.
Spine Crawlers coming
Oh,
down.
there's the other one.
And then I throw down a Spore also, because I still think it's that one base DT build. Just because I haven't spotted that Stargate. Oracle comes into the main, and I think you're going to find a huge mistake here. Takes a little damage before he activates that, and then attacks the Queen. It would have been better for him to attack drones if he's not going to attack the Queen first. He tries to back out, almost loses it.
He's just going to make it out with the 16, but yeah, I completely agree. It would have been better when you're already there. If you're going to be doing the damage to the drones, then keep doing the damage to the drones. Don't switch over, because like you said, your Queen just almost would have taken it out, but if it would have been focused in the beginning, obviously the Oracle's going to win in that.
Yeah. Moving out with the Lings, I cleared up the Zealot and coming down to try and kill off that Stalker.
There's the
Speed just finished up, yep.
AMZ behind this, he's got a Void Ray that's going to be coming out of production. There's still an Oracle and a Sentry sitting down in the natural expansion.
Delicious Sentry for free. Come over there, kill off the Probe, and then deny the Nexus. I think he threw down an Envision there off his Oracle instead of attacking with his Oracle.
I was wondering, I was like, what?
A little bit of a blunder. He caught it right away, though, and canceled that off so he didn't waste his energy. Or he ran out of energy, one of the two. Probably the latter, actually, because he only has 13 energy right now. But a few mistakes over on my side as well. I'm not getting my extractor going in the main, my second extractor. A little over drone in my natural. I need to transfer some of those up to my main. But all in all, it seems to have solidified for the most part. I would say I'm a little bit ahead. I should be trying to throw down a third base if I know he's trying to expand, but from what I've seen, I don't know exactly what's going on.
There comes a Nexus along with the Pylon. More sentries popping out. He's going to continue with that Void Ray production behind everything. Still going to try and be like, you know, we're just going to continue with all this air superiority. But at the same time, you've still got Spores going down. We've got Queens coming in. The Spores are actually moving up. Spine Crawlers are moving up for a nice little defensive position from there.
Working on spreading the creep, getting my lair up. Protoss is just working on expanding. He's got 2 Void Rays now, 2 Void Rays Oracle, 3 Sentries, and a Stalker.
We have a Robo facility that's finally coming down for our Protoss.
Yeah, I think from what he scouted so far that's a really good decision. He knows I'm either 1, going Roaches, or 2, going for Hydralisks. Either one of those, you need a Robo to defend it, whether it be Immortals or Colossus.
And we do have the Hydra Den about to finish up. Getting that Roach speed behind everything at the same time.
Another small little mistake for AMZ. He accidentally click moved instead of A moved his army, so he actually lost 3 sentries for free there, as opposed to killing off all my roaches immediately. Just a tiny little mistake on his part. It might come into play, I don't remember exactly. But I'm building a ton of Hydralisks, and you know what against?
Void Rays.
Gateway units and Void Rays.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. We do have the third going down up in the 11 o'clock position almost.
Yep.
More Hydras, Hydra speed.
Yeah, Hydras on or on maps with any kind of distance, you need Hydra speed. It's one of the I would say one of the most critical upgrades if you are going to go for Hydralisks, because if you don't have that speed, they're just so slow.
Overseer coming in, trying to get what scouting he can, sees what's needed.
Yep.
We do have 1 Immortal popped out. Other Immortals about 70% done. More assimilators coming down in the natural expansion for AMZ.
Still chrono boosting out the probes, which is great for him. He really needs that probe production to keep up, just to catch up in economy. And unfortunately for him, one thing that Zergs are good at is building drones. So just destroying those rocks in between the natural and the gold base.
We do have AMZ moving his army up.
I don't know if I agree with this. I mean, he doesn't know that I have Hydras just yet involved.
Now he does.
Now he does. But yeah, if he had known about that, this would have been a bad move. It's still gonna cost him quite a bit. He actually handled that really well, considering how many Hydras he killed off there. That was a lot of gas that just went down the drain for the Zerg player. 6 more Hydras on the way, though. Should be enough to push this back.
Pretty good force field just to try and stop something, but again, they're just going to fly in there. Immortal's getting focused down. Is he going to drop? Yep, there he goes. But behind all this, the Roaches take out another sentry, and they're like, no, we're good. We're going to hold up for here. No production coming out of AMZ right now. He's sitting on 1,200 minerals.
Yep, the Zerg is getting grouped spines, more Hydras, more Roaches, just rallying them across the map. He's sitting on 6 gas and only a few drones over there mining minerals on his 3rd base.
Those Void Rays just melting to that Hydralisks.
Yep. And even though Roaches really aren't that great in this scenario, they're doing their purpose in tanking for the Hydras. The other Immortal falls down, and with that, there's the hopes of winning the game. Yep.
Quick first game out of TheCzarOfAll and the AMZ.
Yep. Like I said at the beginning, the most important part was scouting the 2 gas. Seeing that I knew he wasn't expanding anytime soon, he was going to go for a pressure. At that point, you need to start getting up your spawning pool instead of going what I like to do with a 3-hatch. If you go 3-hatch, likely you will die there. It's just, you won't have any tech, you won't have speed for your Zerglings done, you won't have Roach Warren or anything like that to defend. He did make a few mistakes on his end, but all in all, it would have been a good build had I not seen the 2 gases.
But of course, with those 2 gas, obviously, expecting one play and just not that play either.
Yeah.
Kind of a weird fake out, almost.
Yeah. AMZ actually told me after that map that he was not expecting me to be able to defend the pressure he was coming in with, and the only reason I was able to defend it was because I scouted it so early.
Yeah.
And I let him know, hey, if you would have just waited another 5 seconds on that gas, I wouldn't have scouted it, and you would have been probably in the clear.
Yeah. Well, that was game 1.